Ever wonder why there's a voice in your head, constantly criticising every move you make? Why does it seem to have an uncanny knack for highlighting your faults and downplaying your achievements? This is the infamous inner critic. The inner critic is a psychological concept that has been the subject of much research and debate. It's this internal voice that often judges and demeans us, preventing us from fully realising our potential. But why do we have it? Now, let's dive into the world of psychology to unravel this mystery. According to psychoanalytic theory, the inner critic is a manifestation of the superego. The superego, a component of Sigmund Freud's structural model of the psyche, is responsible for upholding the norms and moral standards of society. It's like a strict parent, always watching, always judging. However, this doesn't mean it's an inherently bad thing. In fact, the inner critic can serve a useful purpose. It can help us adhere to social norms and motivate us to improve. It becomes a problem, though, when it's too harsh or unrealistic, breeding self-doubt and hindering progress. Moreover, according to cognitive behavioural theories, the inner critic is a result of negative self-talk, a byproduct of our experiences and interactions. It moulds itself from the criticisms we've received, the expectations we've failed to meet, and the negative experiences we've had. We know if it's active for us, as we will hear many shoulds and musts in our language. These are rules we believe we must follow. It's the voice that tells us we aren't good enough, clever enough, or capable enough. So, how do we manage this relentless critic? Firstly, it's important to recognise that the inner critic is just a part of you, not the whole. It's one voice among many, not the defining feature of your identity. Secondly, understanding the inner critic's origin can help in managing it. Recognise that it's shaped by past experiences, an internalised template of caregiver and societal expectations, not an accurate reflection of your worth or capability. Thirdly, try to reframe the inner critic's messages. Instead of seeing them as absolute fact, see them as opinions that can be questioned and challenged. Lastly, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay to not be perfect. In summary, the inner critic is a part of our psyche, influenced by the norms of society and our past experiences. While it can serve a useful purpose, it can also be overly harsh and unrealistic. Overcoming the inner critic involves recognizing its presence, understanding its origins, reframing its messages, and practicing self-compassion. Remember, you're much more than your inner critic's opinion. You're a multifaceted individual with strengths and weaknesses, triumphs and failures, and that's what makes you human. So the next time that inner critic starts to speak, remember these insights and take its words with a grain of salt.